Welcome to what I hope will be my May spinning vlog. My name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I normally post knitting content, but I am getting back into spinning after a 10-year break. If you watched my last spinning vlog, you will have seen that I got my Major Craft Little Gem back up and running, gave it a little bit of a service, some deep cleaning and some oiling, and changed the dry band and got it back up and running. I went to my local spinning group and I got back into it, and I spun one skein, small skein. I used the fibre I had left when I abandoned my wheel 10 years ago. So if you all know more about that, watch that video. I will link it below and at the end of this video. But I thought I would start a May spinning vlog. So my plan is to try and do a monthly spinning vlog. Now, it is not May yet. It is actually the 23rd of April. So I'm cheating. But I am going to be away in May. I'm going to Norway to see my parents. So then obviously I won't be able to spin. And I wanted to start my next spinning project because I now have nothing on my wheel. I wanted to start my next spinning project, and so I thought I would start this vlog. So I have basically 3 bundles of fibre. I have one that I got recently from Pixie Yarns, and then I got 2 from Hilltop Cloud. Yeah, Hilltop Cloud. Is South Down fibre. That's the one I pulled out. I thought I would try and spin. This feels really sticky. It doesn't feel like as soft as what I'm used to spinning. So most of my spinning, before I stopped spinning, I was a member of the Sweet Georgia Yarns Fibre Club, which is a Canadian indie dyer. I was a member of their fibre club for at least a couple of years, I think, maybe more. So I would get like 100 gram of luxury fibre blend every month, hand dyed, and I would spin that. Although I didn't spin all of it because I had a lot left when I stopped spinning, which I eventually destashed, which I kind of regret now. So I'm kind of more used to spinning more luxury fibre blends. I've just finished spinning, although it's awful, it's really badly plied, but this was Polwarth and Silk. So I'm used to kind of luxurious fibre blend. This feels really woolly and not very soft to me. I like merino, I like Blueface Leicester, I like silk. I like alpaca and cashmere. I think the most difficult fibre I've ever spun was, and I abandoned it because I just couldn't do it. It was either camel and silk or it was cashmere and silk. Both camel and cashmere are really, really short fibre, and silk are long fibres. And the mixture of the short and long fibres and the fact that silk is very slippery, I just couldn't do it. And I think I abandoned it and destashed the fibre. Anyway, I got this braid out, so I'm going to start by spinning this afternoon. So I thought I would open it up and see what it's like. So I've never spun South Down fibre before. I've never heard of South Down sheep. So is this the end it starts on, or is it start at this end? Oh no, this end. So if you find the end, you can just unravel it quite easily. So because this is mainly lilac lavender with splashes of purple and sort of a bit of plummy color, a bit of sort of blue, I think I'm just going to break it in half and spin it. I don't think I'm going to pay much attention to like color placements and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to spin it. Does it have a colorway on it? No. I paid £11 for it, and it's 120 grams of South Down fibre, hand dyed by Hilltop Cloud. I will link the website below. So it's quite a long braid, so I'm just going to break it roughly in half, which is about here, and then I'm going to spin it onto 2 separate bobbins, and then I'm going to ply them together as a 2-ply yarn, and depending on what I end up with and how happy I am with it, I might do socks with it or something, I don't know. Okay, I don't think I'm going to attempt to plait this up like it was. We will just roll it into, put the label on this, so I got that, and then we will take both bits downstairs and I'll put that in my spinning basket so I don't forget that I am in progress, and then I will start spinning that this afternoon. So I will let you know how I get on, and hopefully by the end of May we will have a finished yarn that I can show you. So I thought I would give you a little spinning update at it, as it is the end of May. It's the 31st of May today. I've actually got my spinning wheel here, which you can't see. But I was sitting down to a bit of spinning. It's Friday morning. I'm just taking a break and I need to go back and finish doing some pattern writing. This is our dog, Alfie. He's being very clingy this morning. I don't know why. My husband normally works from home, but he's gone into the office today. So I don't know what it's that. We went out for a walk earlier and he was fine. And then after we came back from a walk and I was sitting in my chair doing some knitting, watching a bit of telly, he started doing a bit of stretching. If he stretches, if he does like a downward dog type stretch, but only one way, if he only stretches backwards and not like both ways, it's normally because his tummy's a bit upset. But he was fine when we were out. But he's been on my lap the whole time I've been sitting, and then when I started spinning he was like walking next to me, like around my chair, and he wanted to come on my lap, which is very unusual. So here he is. So normally if he's this clingy, it's usually because he's feeling a bit poorly. He did try and eat some stuff in long grass while we're out, so I don't know whether he's managed to eat something. He likes to eat things like cat poo. Apparently that's quite popular with a lot of dogs, and I tried to stop him doing that, but I don't know whether he managed to grab some without me realising it. It's a lot of long grass now, and I think he may have eaten something he shouldn't have done. Anyway, enough about my dog, but I don't know why he wants to sit while I'm spinning, while I'm talking. So I thought I'd give a little bit of a spinning update. I will flick the camera around in a minute so you can see what I've done. So it is the last day of May. I've not got as much spinning done as I'd hoped this month, but I knew that would be the case. So my goal was to try and spin a whole 100-gram braid of fibre. Actually, I think it's 120 grams, I think. But I haven't managed that because I've been away. So I was in Norway for 13 days. Then I was home for 1 day, 2 nights, 1 full day. I think I did a little bit of spinning that day in the afternoon. And then I was away for 3 days. And that was last weekend. It's now Friday, so we came home late Sunday evening. I think I've tried to do a bit of spinning. I was going to say nearly every day this week. I had 2 deadlines this week, design deadlines for magazines. So I've done a lot of knitting, a lot of sewing up, finishing stuff, pattern writing. So it's been quite busy. So I haven't done as much spinning as I wanted to. But I'm very close to finishing the first half of this fibre. Yeah, I think somebody's not feeling very well today since he's cuddling up. He doesn't normally cuddle up like this. He curls up on my lap if I sit in my knitting chair, but not normally on a chair like this. So I think he's definitely feeling a bit poorly today. He does get a bit upset tummy from time to time. But anyway, let me just grab my spinning basket. So I got this basket earlier this month, beginning of the month, end of April, I can't remember. I have one from that I got in Norway about nearly 2 years ago in pink, and I decided to get another one. I ordered it from String Crafts, I think they're called String. It's a newish yarn shop in Cheltenham. I've ordered a bigger one of these from them before, so I got this one, purple one, and of course it matches the fibre I'm spinning. So I actually thought that the little bit of fibre I have left on my wheel to spin, which is a little bit shorter than this length, was the last bit of fibre I had to spin from the first half of this braid. And then when I sat down, I realised I also had this. So I should be able to finish this afternoon. And then I've got to take the bobbin off and put a new bobbin off and spin the second half. So the second half will probably be in my June, well, it will definitely be my June spinning vlog. I'm going away again in June for 2.5 weeks, home for another week and 2 days. So I'll try and do as much spinning as I can next week. I've got another design deadline next week. I've got workshop next week, and trying to get a lot of work done before I go on holiday, obviously. And then next Saturday is the local spinning group, so I want to try and go to that because I didn't get to go to the May one because I was away. Right, let me see if I can put this dog down and show you what I've actually spun this month. So this is what I've spun so far this month. I have that bit left to spin, and then I have that bit left to spin, so shouldn't take me long, half an hour maybe. So I'm going to try and get that spun this afternoon, and then I'll show you what the bobbin looks like. So just to finish off this May spinning vlog, I did manage to finish the first bobbin yesterday. So I spun the first half of the fibre. Now I didn't actually weigh these two halves, I just pulled the plait out, divided it in half and split it. And I did manage to finish this yesterday, so I was very, very pleased with that. Our dog was a little bit poorly yesterday. I think he'd probably eaten something that he shouldn't have eaten when I took him for a walk, and I didn't notice it. And I think his tummy was just a little bit iffy, but he settled down. He had a nice long sleep in my husband's office, and then he was fine in the afternoon. But he was very clingy when I was trying to film yesterday morning. So that is what I've spun. I'm now going to put that to one side to rest, and I'm going to start spinning my June target. So for June, I want to try and spin the rest of this and ply it by the end of June. So that is my June goal. You can come back in a month's time and see if I reach it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.